you are not the father. Ngasithoma guo ngithoma cia andu ari angi. Ona ni ngekora I am not the father.
Ugekora hau.
Kitu kia mbere ndambite ngahiukirwo ndegwa anga ndahiukiirwo
kuhurira mami wao thimu. If you do 100 cases cia mundu ukite kuga enda kumenyekana ciana ni ciake, out of those 100 ni igana makoragwo ciana ni ciao.
Emire tura orokite muthenya ungi kunjira ati ahe 5,000 ndimucenjerie resort tondu her marriage has broken. What thing you should know, nie ganagira oruta ke radio we ora ganagira oruta borithi ningi kijita mutumia ya henetie muthuri ati kana ni gake na tigake nie ngoragwo I am always over the moon. Actually women have offered me close to $1 million. Henani.
Very interesting. Ndu andu ari uthimaga kuri ari ayo rabrekera news you are not the father ari macia mukiraga ate
atumia nyonaga makere is question ya kugate ati you are doing DNA you don't trust me. It's not a thing of trust. Na ile tu nimeakaga DNA. Thuge we na kere the times you are living now are quite messy.
Yes.
And that one I wouldn't be bothered with ati mwile tu niokaweka DNA.
Ileka muno murori witu gunyite ogani muthenya wa umuthi. It is a very very beautiful day. Turoka imwe kwa imwe kuma guku MWM Creatives Hub na hane ho gwiraga nyamu itagwo muheo maingi podcast tukoragwo tugicutira na it's a beautiful day. We are mukira kuma Kenya kuma diaspora gatho cia mwanya ni undu wa guthii na mbere gutwirorera ona kwirorera mitambo itu ona gutuheaga matu maku hindi iria tuoka haha nigetha tukorwo tukiaraniria muthenya wa umuthi ni ngihungurangite uguo matura we ni kyo ni hingurangaga akuhangira mugeni nyeregete gukorwo athiete viral na njira nene muno makiria ni undu wa hindi ya gwatwikire ati ciana iria akoretwo akirera thutha wake gwika DNA aikorati ciake. Na I have so many questions in regards to that topic, and also topic ino yo horo wa gwika DNA no horo wa nduko makirera ciana itari ciao ni tukiginya kuria thibitari ciana ni icenjanagia okoro no acenjaneirio mwana. So horo wa DNA it's a very sensitive topic, not ondu twina mutaaramu wayo ituko twikava topic yo koguo ndugathiura mitambo tugithi na mbere uguo unditekerie nguririkanie ati tafarire eno tutanambiriria ni nyitirwo ni kambuni ya Paternity Africa Properties Limited na nguririkanie kuria matuno maratwenderia na thogora mubashirira from 200,000 to 400,000 kuringana kuria kwenda no niguo kuhana. Kambuni ya Paternity Africa Properties Limited tukwiraga ati haria twakwenderia ni handu ungiuka ucetu na nikio muthenya wa umuthi tukite kurora project iria citu ciothe twana kwenderia we mwiroreri witu nigetha tukorwo tukiona kana kwina development. Haha turugamite ni Miami no hatiga naho twambiriirie kundu gwitagwo Liberty Gardens na twakora mwigithia umwe witu ni hindi araka nyumba otogwo urona ena mafundi on site ni araka nyumba thaka muno hau. Haria Liberty twendagia ciringi 350,000 na ni hatigarite iwanja ithatu mwiroreri witu. Twauma hau twathie kundu gwitagwo Bustani nakuo otogwo urona ni kundu twendetie na otogwo urona andu ni makoretwo magiaka na nyumba yorona hau ni ya mundu agurire na ithu hindi ya twambiriirie no na kuoga kongirwo ati ni gutigarite iwanja igire iria cirendio 250,000 na mwiroreri witu ino ni bei o iria to introduce it nayo. Twauma hau twathie kundu gwitwo Barista Gardens. Barista mwiroreri witu otogwo urona he mundu agurire ni arimite mbembe otogwo ureyonera na maundu make maikoretwo magithie na njira njega. Nona haha thutha witu ni urona hena mundu fencete ucio nake arenda kwambiririo reithi wa mburi guku matu. Kuna kuo ni twari na iwanja nyingi no ni gutigarite iwanja 11 na bei njega fiu ya ciringi 200,000. Tuna kundu kungi gwitagwo Riverview na kungi gwitagwo Complex. Riverview ni ciringi 250, Complex ni ciringi 200,000. Kuna kuo ni gutigarite iwanja na kuhana otoguro na screen-ini yaku. Tuka kurekereria tuna guku gwitagwo Miami Court. Ino niyo yari one of the best projects Paternity Africa makoretwo magikurehera. Guku nakuo twendagia ciringi 350,000 no na thaa ici ania leta turakwenderia o ciringi 350,000 na kwena kuo ni gutigarite iwanja ithatu. Na tondu twina ndaina reke tuhe namba uri ungikorwo gikinyira kambuni ya Paternity Africa Properties Limited.
Namba citu ni 0794 355 161.
Wow, shokera ringi
0794 355 161.
Wow, hura namba icio ukorwo ukimenya uhoro makiria. All right, na riu without further ado acio metagwo trainee tugetekera kuma promote riu ni tukigeithio ni mugeni witu mamwitaga Dr. Gumba himself. Karibu sana.
Thank you bro.
Nindakira ni gukinya.
Thank you. Andakira ni gukinya guku kwanyu. Ndakira gukinya guku kwanyu.
Okay.
Yes.
Riu ri uhoro waku kiri o muingi.
Ihoro wako uri o muingi.
Na tono wakinya ri ni tugukiwaria.
No nginya twarie.
Magija twarie. First and foremost ni gukira ni gukuona.
Yes.
And you're doing an amazing job. Nidironire ni urambiriria show.
Yeah.
Kana ni koretwo githi na mbere. You will tell us about that.
Yeah, no ngomwira.
Ohoro still wa boy child ni tukiaga mundu ngiturora. Ni ngonaga wi haria muraini wa mbere. So I also appreciate you for that and the good job that you're doing in the society.
Yes.
Tondu mahota kurora rugano rwaku. No matiwe taru mundu ucio wa gucenjanerio kana thibitari ri. No ateithike muno angimenya hari ruto ucio wahanikire. And it's only through DNA.
Yeah, so only through DNA.
Only through DNA. Kogwo karibu sana. Tugeithie na riu witamburuki na maritwa maku mothe your profession ha kamera-ini no nigetha twambiririe
bwirori wa muhia wa maingi podcast amaritwa bako jitagwo Vita Ngumba kandu ingi majitaga homereka ni undu wa gwika DNA. I myself am a certified medical laboratory technologist. I own a hospital called Microafia Healthcare area Zambezi. Nina also I think it gukijia how ugure mo magini to kwaria badai
macio magini to kwaria uhoro wa ukorwo wi medical field urigiti na maundu maria mange mothe uguthomera ku
ni nguthomera Kisumu, the Kisumu National Polytechnic kule Githumo ndiko nguthomera kumbia kindu 2016 nginya 2019.
Okay.
Gacoka ngeuka guku Nairobi ngaheo certificate ni andu metagwo KMLTTB. Ni gacoka ngaruta wira guku uri andu makiruta wira niguo kingain more experience. Arafu ngahingura thibitari haha Dubeli.
Okay.
Rabu yakwa ya mbere ndahingurire hau Dubeli. Andu aingi manjoe ndaikara kanyumba ka mabati.
Ku Dubeli.
Ndaikara ngari Githunguri no ndaigite wira haria Dubeli. Ngegerania nako o mageri-ini ma mwanake gugikura no gatiguthie wega muno nige gucoka gakigwe gagicoka kwandikwo ringi ngandikwo like another 6 months after how gathie Zambezi. Ngahingura riu kindu kigwitwo Microafia as a lab kogwo nginya handu kinyite thaa ici twina a full hospital andi hau ngithie ni uguthondekwo no hone. Yes.
Riu ri hindi no raikara kanyumba ka mabati ndio twana tuguka kana tuguka
twana ri twana ndagiete o gatene ndi Githumo 2019 ngirikia college ri ndahuraga mbica andu a Githumo ni njui ni ndetagwo page photographer KE.
Okay.
Ngehura mbica ri mbwire tugucamania okuguo mbwire tu ndariona mwanake ndiragete kiandikire mweru gugukira no mbwire tu cio ri akionire mwanake mweru akiuga ndariona mwanake mweru. I think akiuga riu tukiambigo kiari uguo one thing led to the other. Ngika ne kiakwa yuka akijira enda ihu na tondu ni ndikirugaga ihu ri ngikimwira no sawa.
Okay.
Kogwo riu kana kambe gaciarwo ri anga match na kuri kalimi hadu na hagugwa.
Was it a one time thing kana ni hadu mwagicokangire?
That's why the whole of that term of 2019.
Okay.
No kumania na hau diacokire Githumo ringi. Twarikani uguo ri ni nguka Nairobi gugietha uboco.
Okay.
Riu no turaria na ngakorwo ngika kindu gitagwo ndeta co-parenting.
Co-parenting here and there, being a present father.
Being a present. No, I was not present. Not present physically, but no present financially. Tondu ni ndaregagwo ngiri 5 no na cidangagirwo gikingire kuria bengi.
Sithiete
kuria uguo.
Okay.
Yes, so I've taken care of that child. Kuma njiro ena ihu nginya guka guciarwo na kingi ngehire ndayukirwo ika DNA. Yes.
Okay, kana gaka kage nako
kage guka kugira guku Kiambu. Riu ngiruta we ndeu Kiambu ri ndio ndautaga wira na guku Rwai niguo miriro cio nake kunjira ni age ihu na ngakimwira no sawa tugakiambia kurera no o through gutire mundu we kana ndina kana other than based yako etagwo Njuguna ondake no med lab na kazi ni yako gwitwo Chege acio no mo idari na twana mami witu ndo gutire mundu ngi woe
ugo we nduramahikia we no tukumahetwana
asa niona ndienda kumahikia andu hindi ongiri okamwana kanini uhiki ndiragitwara
kare gwikora ndi ugeire
actually ni gwikora tondu nie ni ndameraga uria wa Githumo ndiamwiri tondu that time was young no yo ungi ni ngumwira atiriri I'm not interested with children actually as a matter of fact it would be diabolical to say that, but
yeah,
I can talk withdraw. So my whole game is that one.
No.
Ni na gamwirani I'm not interested with kids.
No ihare kiri kaniro ine he mundu ngai oragire ne ku withdraw.
Yeah, ni no ru no I'm protecting my future. Lati ate de vendi wati adoguo. No digere. Yeah. Yo yari Old Testament. He mundu ngai oragite ni undu wa gwika oguo. No we the New Testament re. Yeah, you make your own choices and tell God.
Wow. Anyway,
yes.
I don't want to put you on the spot too much on that. Ni njire mwe ya njira cia gwifanga.
Ona gisia gwifanga. Ona hede ode kamwana kanini. Kiathengire na mbeca oguo. Ati ndona makiuga okaga na thani. No thani no menya no gwikira kindu.
Ni yo gwikira
kindu. So I was like I don't need children at that time. No mo katikuga ati.
Yeah.
Ndama rugire.
Ugithina mbere ko.
Asha I was ona kana gaka yake no iriri. Nini gwetwarira kliniki ungiangorire na ngoi ndigacurĩtie ha mbere nini gwetwarira kliniki tondu you see I'm a medic karia ka toro kliniki I used to work there so ni ko maneuver all around donaga easier ko nini gwetwarira kliniki.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So you are a good dad.
Yes, I am a good dad, but I am not a biological.
Liuri, wewe ni hojokite. Ndenda kumenya atiri, what prompted you to weciria gwika ciana cia ku DNA? Kana curiosity.
Jambe etagwo kinuthia. Kinuthia ri ekwirwo ni njugu na agire swabs. Swabs ni tunyamu tungi mundu you just no natanya mtu ya thoru takama tukire mundu utanako gikomatu. No ru ko gaitu ni karaihu. Kena cotton wool haha mbere na yana handu ha kunyita. So you swab around inside the mouth guku theinie uga swab inside the cheek.
Yeah.
Jogona kimwira agire hari nie kinuthio kare no menya thukuru in this country of ours no guthoma theory. No practically DNA machines cost a lot of money. So on a technical clear schools they don't really can't afford it. It's quite expensive. Yeah. Leo ni guthoma theory ni ndathomete theory no ndiokera ni tena case practical tondu I'm sure na Kenya ingi mo DNA kagwo tu ni borithi one kana kundu kwina cases. Leo kinuthio kari ngakimunengera swabs na ngamwira ndigukmurihia ndirenda adehere result ndicione kinuthia ndekunyonuha agathi after 14 days akagera hakwa. Actually I was the first person to see the copy after him. So okare gona results yadiketwo Mr. Kinuthia, you are not biological nini to this child. Ido igesikan interest how uguo kindu kia mbere ni ati Kinuthia ti baba. Na arerete kana ni ararihira kana cukuru angarie kana ke grade 2 or something.
Not to a fafa wako.
Not to a fafa wako. Biological. Kindu gia kerere gona aikoro Kinuthia just a random person. Ukire gwakwa ti baba ari. What about a population of like 40 million Kenyans? So I'm like the best platform ya ko advice we royo tondu ni wira thomeire ni guku social media TikTok to be specifically.
Yes.
Kogwo nie goya gahura bisha. I use that as my case study. Ko educate ado. Gakimathomithia. Tueka DNA kuma I think that was around February of 2025.
Yes.
Around geka goku ni no ndirekira andu no nie mwenyewe na ndireciria
weke
ni I am like there's no way. Ona ndireciria ati ni fati gwikira ciakwa. No riu hindi imwe njogu na ari sister yake athomagira Maseno. Na njuto tigugithie graduation Maseno. Ni ngamakinyia. Ngacoka ngera njugu na ati rwamenya ru tondu twiguku Githumo ri. Ndureke tuthie tuwe sample tukionekana kana ni gakwa kana ti gakwa. Ni ngamatiga. Gathie ngoya kana. Ngahenia mamu wa trade toke bond. Na kana. O tutana umahau ri ngamba ngakoya sample.
Eo swab.
Twahura kona ithatu inya ri mamu wa wacoka guturugira ri. Tondu ndiakimenyete ni nyerete kuria ini ri. Athie kuruga ini. Yega hura kona igiri ithatu ngoya sample. Tukauma hau gatwara kana bouncing castle tukaria mami thuiti na ko just having fun. Ego kana gakiri kadiru. Ona psychological.
Yeah.
Lugasoka jogo na maumari.
Ore kwa guo kariganirie.
Exactly, gatigathio kuga kuria no ithe we ona kauga ari sample ni joire tene. Goka uko Nairobi geka. After 14 days de gari ni diving rally ya Kasarani kwa sample ingi cia DNA. Do mudo wako arabu akadumira resort akajira you are not the father. Gasithoma guo ngithoma cia andu ari angi. Ona ni ngekora I am not the father.
Ugekora hau.
Kitu kia mbere ndambite ngahiukirwo ndegwa anga ndahiukiirwo
kuhurira mami wao thimu
ndigobohorera already anda kumwira tondu I'm like kitu kia mbere wona resort ndugwitikia tondu like 5 years you have wasted 5 years kitu kia mbere ndita shock no aguthwo ni shock wo ni undu uteku expected tondu nona you didn't accept it from the word go yona mamu wao ajetetie passion juice nona passion fruit ungemi brand tha thita cio tuku ukahiukia oguo mwanake mugi mwega ndagitari riu nona riu miaka 5 riu fasting gives you a shock and ngahurira njuguna ngamwira atiriri tuthie twahaica ndege ri ile tuthie umite haicite ndege ngera njuguna twahaice ndege umuthi tha ici tuthie Githumo twe sample ingi no lu diete ati I am not the father after 5 years jogona kaja bohorere de wiro tukoi iria gothie wira gukodi off day ri nituguthie akagia na off day geta besta kweta go Titus ai na ngari tuka fuel all the way ginya Githumo same script I've come to see the child sina mambo mingi lo hede otokoya twoire kana kau kindu tha thita kirajo kuna tajwa sample ino digakoro ni ndari na kiria
ni kueria keri
ni ndakenda go confirm view
na ru hede ni kwambia gukaroro guone kana gakuhana riu
exactly riu tha ici ndathie ri tuoya jogono ya sample ri ngamba gukorora kiria ndwara ngona ici stiratwarana nani ngarora juire juire no yako ni gakaraku it is so scattered na yako no koro it's something no gaka ni gakaraku
ni irarega
ni very scattered kaso kari ngarora ginya skin tone gaka ni kaira
no higokire maitho
gaka ni kaira muno ndokorwo ni ndikiri mweru uguo gaka skin tone yako ri ni aira muno but I'm like okay John akajwa sample tukathie gukia kana twagathie guki twagacokagia kwa nyina tha inya cio tuku twacokia na ndira nyina he undu dek I'm so casual actually I'm very casual no drama no nothing tukaba twalira nginya shopping tugacoka Nairobi riu rita riri tini gwika I contract other people meke because DNA does not change whatever I saw should be whatever they see absolutely resort sikauma bado they say the same thing niho gomutomera V1s ifoti odamutomera V1s ndio kidejo kile kumiona mtandao no ni gomutomera V1s ndo
akugate
ona deko la thimu gware deko la thimu
ni ile ukishikwa shikamana
deko jirodo ngauma haure na it's my thaici kaire tugaka gako ga second body ri ni hindi gara turn 2 years owo birthday yako ni hindi roka and in my mind I had prepared myself if I am a daughter's dad I am going to give my girl flowers for every birthday that comes along kwa gathigagura mahua every if you turn 2 years I give you now 2000 ugo gathigagura mahua gekera girigiri baza gathie birthday hedio jitetie ginya keki ya magagako na guku tagwathia famous school ya naku
ifangita gwifanga tondu
Ni keki gayo ka tukakirenga no tukamira turengete keki ngoya sample ni ndari tema mwoni ngoya ru ha ati giro turahitha ngoya sample tukarenga keki everything is nice.
Okay, sample ni ara behave in a way ig suggest
mamu wari aruga atiriri ona ni ndenda kumenya. I'm like okay. Ngoya sample geka ona yo bado yija tabo. The report says, based on the DNA profiles generated from Peter Gomba and XX, Peter Gomba, you are excluded from being the biological father.
How unlucky can you be?
Exactly. How unlucky can I be? Osho ndamo twalire copy kana gwathi ate. I think ndiamo twalire. No ni damu ilire verbally.
Ekugate.
Usho at least usho ni apologize. Usho ni ina courtesy ya apologize.
Ugo no ko ndamenyaga. Niri njugwa atumia makiugate ni akoragwo we ndaramenya ni no.
Ne maheni usho ni mushane ndukana thikiriria ndeto icio. Usho makoragwo moe
mu. Kana mami wa mkana ni we
exactly. How if you. No, there's a few instances. Ugekoro mhitwa ikoro na mudrume two men at the same time. How no akorwo nake dowi
atukaniro
tondu no ni majethaga makinjira I really don't know. So I want to confirm. Ni no matingira main husband. Tondu riu mutumia wakwa giuka akuya ni enda gwika DNA rigithe ndukumshuku. But now if she uses the side chick, the side guy, if the side guy is not the father, you are the father.
The dad is the father.
And the vice versa is true.
Okay.
Leo niegagi dauma hau gera juguna atiriri. I must be infertile. Tamira taleke tuthie turore kana
we sawa. Kana we na madacu.
One ka madacu ni hinya. Madacu ni hinya. Aturarora kana ndi na spams. Tugathie ngarora kana ndi na spams. No githie I think TikTok ni yakwa ni ukona ndo post video. Spams iciho.
Wakora we sawa.
So I am fertile.
Okay.
Koguo no ngia ici cikenda kunjigirira ndeto itari ciakwa. And the funny thing ni ati muritu wa Githumu ajigirira ihue na miaka 20 we ena miaka 20
at 20 years.
Yeah, you can see that kind of corniness.
Yeah.
If a 20-year-old girl can fix you in that nini, uta imagine mutumia waku uri angigwika. That's how I found out I am not the father to 2 kids.
Really? Because I believe idorara mwana kugia na a certain bond, attachment, and there is also a lot of emotions involved in it. Oko overcome ate okurekereria mathioro oguo.
Ni ndamarekereria bathi gutaru huho. First things, it's easier for me to do near dia mahiketie. They were just people we met.
Yeah.
They got pregnant.
Yes.
I accepted responsibility. All your gewagi the more you see that we are not meeting with the child. We're just talking online. So ono yo gwago kuri ogeni ni egwetwa. So and also it's a girl, so there's a kind of a bond that happens between girls and fathers.
Yeah.
Luko ni egwigwa hanini, but you see I'm also not staying with them on a daily basis. And also another thing ni today Modo wa moshari dagi makyo negi kuogwo muono because he's used to such kind of stuff. So for me, a whole year, I had seen men I had told men that you are not the father so many times. It had become norm for me. So I'm like,
So when it came to you, no worry.
I'm like, it's also I'm also joining the group. Yeah.
Did you think about the emotional well-being of these kids?
No,
everything constant. No siana.
No siana na dirarega. No, it's a bond I have created. The reason why women have strong bonds with children is because they carry the pregnancy for 9 months. The umbilical cord is connecting them. So they have so much deep connection. There is also the childbearing pain. You see, there's so much women connect with. But men, adoria mane haga siana hakuhi na maithe ni manyina. It wasn't something so big. Emotionally, I'm like, you are children, but go look for your father. I tried my best. I was the best. Those people cannot say that I was a deadbeat dad. Never. Not at one point they can say that I was a deadbeat dad. I created this board. na dame sitagwa grathi cia muthugu. I just crushed it like that. Adios muchachos. You will find love for
tuonane siku nyingine.
Tuonane ko
ona mutironana
ndikwenda tuonane reke njikare uguo
kiai
yeah
riu ri riu ni kumera makurihe miaka eno 5 no uyu ngi miaka
matiari kindu matire kindu ono ngimera makurihe ri
no kumagia
maikaraga buroti na andu ao ndiguona ta mena kindu guo muno. So I'm like, and then you at that point do I ninge you sue people with money if you can't get anything from them
yes.
And also it's courteous, you're like you people don't have anything to be sued. And also you're like let me do a favor to these kids. Let me not put their parents into so much pain and struggle. At least let me give you that. Niko dikoma suit or dionire I couldn't make sense. And then you get a peace of mind. The old dog yekururania na maodo maunani maodo mathira. Maji yamemwagika hayawezi zoreka. Yes.
So just forgive and let go. Did you forgive? Did you actually forgive?
I will never. Those are things that you don't forgive. Yeah, I am not the kind to forgive. I just like adios muchachos.
Well,
I don't feel those are things you forgive people for. Especially because they know. They know. They're just fixing you up. There are things to forgive.
True.
Yeah, those things I don't feel like I should
forgive. I believe situations happen to us so that we can be able to now to know better.
Yeah, and I think for me it's God sent. Nona we ogegia kana, I'm sure the first person you told is your mother.
Yeah.
Me, I never told my mother. Because I was like, if I tell her and I'm the firstborn, and I have the burden of paying school fees for my for my 3 sisters. Now, neo koro hesitant ko jira de mari hirato neona. I have my own family. Me, I feel like Nadia melted them too, by the way. I just told them, just choose a name, name the child.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Okay.
For me, I feel like it's God sent. What really happen all those instances. I don't name them after my mother or my family member. So I'm like, dem mother di ukidora. Alafu nuona all through adehera mudo.
Yes.
Mudo awakawika DNA, and through that, deka DNA. It wasn't supposed to be hidden either way.
Do Rosio ogesia kugetwa na tugita Rosio ri. What would you do different?
I think I would the first thing ne kwira mundu ucio nie gaciarwo the first day 0 day gaciarwo hau actually ona mataga banguthite ndeni ndirakaruta sample thiko ithatu cigethira ri ngakoro menyete result menyekana marainuka gwako kana macoke kwao. So I tell her the first time we meet.
Result simana thiko ithatu.
Ona rere toria ndakuga result simana thiko ithatu tondu there are a lot of factors. Utugaga 14 days, 7 to 14 days.
Okay.
So that you are able to tuyaga sample ithatu. Uyekana ya bere yo negative uka repeat again because DNA results are not just like HIV results. You don't do a HIV test. No kera modu is outright positive. You have to do something we call confirmatory test. Same thing with this one. This is a lifetime thing.
Yes.
So go weka or confirm. So 14 days. 7 to 14 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Reguri. Neke tobe tu igire wira-ini waku wa assess ya do DNA. Tobe tu me personal situation yaku.
Yes.
If you do 100 cases, cia mundu ukite kuga enda kumenyekana ciana ni ciake. Out of those 100 ni igana makoragwo ciana ni ciao.
First thing you have to know, DNA tutiramekata, we're not like sampling. We are not like taking 100 people out of the blue and doing. Kamwire okay witoweka DNA ri gwituri. Before you come to seek, you have to question first. That's the first thing. Yeah, no ginyoko ina taswishi. So adoya moka gwitwo ni ado ina taswishi. There's just a 0 like let's say 1% ale meko nata video no horocio ru maigire hakirini ru moke. So the first thing the one that I've ever tested sampling do yetedu 18 adocio kominana adwana were excluded from being the biological father. So if you multiply 14 times 10, actually you only 140 sample size. So 40 people.
40 out of the 140.
Rona, but that's a big number.
It's a big number.
Lo ogesoko orole na the population of like say 45 million people. Do kuona how hena a big number. And then the fact that not everyone can afford to do the DNA. That also tells you here do igimegu ko malaika lamate you're not a biological father. And the women are very psychotic. So if a woman cheats, na okay abai go kwira tene. Kana gaciarwo kaambia kuwa nona gakoria gakuhana nona gakoria gakuhana gathi gacenje tie tuge gacenje gati kuhana ri yani kana ka kuregana ka ndega. You see that's playing with your psychology. Nigua kuonithie kana gaka niko. See when someone plays your psychology like that, now you stop focusing on does this child look like me? Ukabia gushira kana gaka nika hana ando wao tondu kiro wakiona andu wao theri. You see, you don't question.
I always hena muthuri ndathikagiriria kauga atiriri. I don't know. Ndoda mucemanitie nake TikTok akiuga atiriri. Ati mwana no aciarwo ndahana baba wao onaki. Igana kwa igana. Ena thiori ataragiria ati mwiri tu ekorwo anagia relationship na andu angiri. Ni possible mwana ucio aciarwo ahana andu acio tondu once that happened at DNA ya mundu ucio makomaga nake iriminaga thiini wa mwiritu. You know if that theory is true.
Let's start by saying this is a sperm. And this is an ovum. So when they fuse, they form a zygote. So there's no any other sperm that can get into this whole zygote thing. Guti udotoshi wage happen. Koguo ri ona mundu wothe guti udo there's no way we can put DNA into your own cells. Ati korwo ati DNA ikarite hau guo yaku kana ya andu acio tokorwo ndakorwo nao
aturaga hau yetereire
ati korwo yetereire. A sperm has a viability of 5 days. After 5 days it dies.
It's dead,
and then you see after the whole cycle ya kiria ya period cia ori all that thing. So modorio kuga ati because other people at their DNA, how does it happen? DNA is found in sperms, right? And there's no way someone else can put their DNA into you unless we do it biologically. We can be able to put someone else DNA into your system. No more do maya magi ati ari na andu aigana ke ati uke wikire matu agana maguru matu ni ma mwene maguru ni ma mwene uria wari the sperm that fused with the egg. Isice igene propaganda ciandu mundu wa media. Ni ndigiko kwira kamera eno rahuthira kana microphone ino ri ati ni njega gukira eno. You know better. That's why you shouldn't talk about medical stuff if you are not in medical field.
Leure turioro hauri njuri kiuria very important. Ni kukure na chance ati ni kuri probability kana chance ya mwana aciarwo atahana ithe piu.
Ni kuri chance
na DNA yako ni mahana ni waithe.
Ni kuri there's that thing. Mwana no or because a sperm has 23 chromosomes and an ovum has 23 chromosomes. So mwana no owetre itisia kuma kwa nyina. Sure, they not dakoro hana fafa wao. But through genetically ni sia fafa wao. But that kid doesn't look
appearance yako atahana fafa wao.
Ni few. Yes, that is very possible. In our show called the Dr. Gomba DNA show, he mwanake turari nake. Mwanake ni dark skin. Na tuana kanaga kalashu kunika light skin. Duelo nagata the mother was not bathing. No tweka DNA ri kana ningake because the wife was light skinned. Kwa wona tutakuhana ine tikuwa titwaku eka DNA and igidu kareke meitho makuheni because hakiri no sikuhenie ati kana nigaku kana tigaku tondu when in your brain talk already katigakorwo ge gaku. So you're going to see features and they're going to lie to you that the kid is not yours. But biologically the kid is yours.
Ndina kiuria kingi nigetha tuingire commercial break hanini. Nitona na guku icagi-ini ri ati ng'ombe gaciarwo igokanga ina moko ma mundu. Is it possible for humans to whatever with animals? To ukaigwa ngani kuraciarirwo anga ng'ombe anga ukaigwa ndo makigate na maitho ma mundu ni nyona atare mazinga obwe but now from you you know to
na ni gona tare mazinga obwe because that's not how fusion happens. We're not saying it could not happen because it's either way it's an ovum and a sperm all around and it's all of them are mammals, but it is very rare. Need donor. But when it's scientific, it could be possible between various animals, but the chances are like 1%.
1%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Turathi na mbere kwaniria na ndagĩtarĩ wa DNA. Rĩu gũkũ nĩ njũĩ ciũria nĩ ngũmũrĩria nyingĩ. Reke tũgere commercial break hanini ya kambuni ya Terrain Africa Properties Limited. Tucoke tukorwo tũgĩcokereria. Kambuni ya Terrain Africa Properties Limited tukwiraga ati haria twakwenderia ni handu ungiuka ucetu na nikio muthenya wa umuthi tukite kurora project iria citu ciothe twana kwenderia we mwiroreri witu nigetha tukorwo tukiona kana kwina development. Haha turugamite ni Miami no hatiga naho twambiriirie kundu gwitagwo Liberty Gardens na twakora mwigithia umwe witu ni hindi araka nyumba otogwo urona ena mafundi on site ni araka nyumba thaka muno hau. Haria Liberty twendagia ciringi 350,000 na ni hatigarite iwanja ithatu mwiroreri witu. Twauma hau twathie kundu gwitagwo Bustani nakuo otogwo urona ni kundu twendetie na otogwo urona andu ni makoretwo magiaka na nyumba yo urona hau ni ya mundu agurire na ithu hindi ya twambiriirie no nakuo gakorwo ngirwo ati ni gutigarite iwanja igire iria cirendio 250,000 na mwiroreri witu ino ni bei o iria to introduce it nayo. Twauma hau twathie kundu gwitwo Barista Gardens. Barista mwiroreri witu otogwo urona he mundu agurire ni arimite mbembe otogwo ureyonera na maundu make na maikoretwo magithie na njira njega no haha thutha witu ni urona hena mundu fencete ucio nake arenda kwambiririo reithi wa mburi guku matu kuna kuo ni twari na iwanja nyingi no ni gutigarite iwanja 11 na bei njega fiu ya ciringi 200,000. Tuna kundu kungi gwitagwo Riverview na kungi gwitagwo Complex. Riverview ni ciringi 250,000, Complex ni ciringi 200,000. Kuna kuo ni gutigarite iwanja na kuhana otogoro na screen-ini yaku. Tuka kurekereria tuna guku gwitagwo Miami Court. Ino niyo yari one of the best projects Terrain Africa makoretwo magikurehera. Guku nakuo twendagia ciringi 350,000 no na thaa ici ania later turakwenderia o ciringi 350,000 na kwena kuo ni gutigarite iwanja ithatu. Na tondu twina ndaina reke atuhe namba uri ungikorwo gikinyira kambuni ya Terrain Africa Properties Limited.
Namba citu ni 0794 355 161.
Wow, shokera ringi
0794 355 161.
Wow, hura namba icio ukorwo ukimenya uhoro makiria. Na kiuria kingi turageri kwiyuria. How accurate is DNA testing?
DNA testing is quite very accurate. Tondu nona riri in DNA twarora riri heido igire DNA is localized are able into numbers. Kogwo ri tuge hena number 14 and 15 14 and 15 hefafa and 16 and 12 14 and 15 and then 14 and 16 hige maithoni go hote ku visualize gimbuira one ruha hena a 14 and a 15 and a 14 and a 16.
Okay,
so if you find a 14 here you should find a 14 in the child. Why? Because the father gave 23 chromosomes to the child. So it's like a copy. You are copying yourself. Tugere ka muhia wa maigi karatathi ni tucoka tukahure copy gafatie kuma muhia wa maigi. Nona kukagiuma ndu ngere kumanisha gacenjanirio haho guo hakuhura copy ini. So that's how accurate it is. So if you are the one that fertilized the ovum, your DNA is inside there.
Exactly.
Urieri. There's something called mutations. Mutations neri. Muda githoma biology, the formation of cells. The formation of cell you find there's a chromosomes, there's a way a chromosomes divide. Chromosome toko to hano tukarekani ha gatagati it forms another chromosome. This whole process is called cell differentiation. So in this whole process of cell differentiation, there could be mutation. But mutations shouldn't be so many, because if mutations are too many, you don't end up with a zygote. You end up with like a mass of cancer, right? Because the whole process of cell has been interfered with.
Yes.
But if the cell division and differentiation happens uria fatie, ni kumaanisha these 23 chromosomes and these other 23 chromosomes are supposed to form a zygote that has 46 chromosomes. A normal human being has 46 chromosomes. Now, those 46 chromosomes are the basis of genetics. All right? Kwa wale how hadifati gukorwo na any error. That's why we say is the reason why we say it's 99.9%, because we are allowing a 0.1% of mutation. Kwa ugikora riu kana tigaku gatira form 99, and they can only be two answers in DNA. You are either the father or not the father. You cannot be in between.
There's no in between.
Yes.
Kiuria kiingi na giki ni rather interesting. DNA ungehota go testi mundu taru tuge mundu ni akuire 100 years 200 years date back to the maximum.
The only thing we need like DNA can be done in these ways. The first thing you can do DNA between a father and a child, a mother and a child, a brother and a brother, an uncle and a niece and a nephew, and a grandparent and a grandchild. No, no. There are two ways we can know modu kanari wanyu. First things first, we have to find they are either bone, because we can do DNA from bone. From bone, blood, hair, and blood, bone, hair. Idota isiogwo. Yeah. Kogo tugikorane na bone yake. Kiona like in movies ni moyaga bone ya mundu magathi kuria makola bone ya mundu. So we can use that, and then we use a living person, and we can be able to compare the two. Kanali wanyu. There's also hado moragia thiriri kana nie no menye andu aitu maria.
Yes.
Goko gwitu Kenya, that is not viably possible. Todo the reason why kudu ta America na Britain ugihota ku unaguaga mundu ati when Talutago go like EPRA. Soldiers came, impregnated children, and they left. And then we are like, how do we know the father to this? Or together Britain together. So they take the DNA of the child, they feed it on the government database, DNA database.
Oh, okay.
And now, because people share relation to get a fafa wanyu and ko wanyu, they share genetics. No, to make a higher database in area. Ego turehera cross proximity DNA no ri ihanaine nao. Let's get ready. Mundu ucio ndari DNA yake ndiri yekiro database ini. No mama wao ri yake iho. So tuguthi kwi mama wao mundu ucio cross proximity. Tumwire he mundu wanyu anakorwo e soldier okorwo hena andu ta thano ri. We take the 5 people, we do their DNA, and then we match it, and then we are able to nail down to who it was. Uko wito Kenya tuliokola tutie na DNA database. Na nikiokoraga tuge someone committed murder, let's say in somewhere in California.
Yes.
Na kiora. If we find their DNA there, we put on the database. We will narrow down kinya head ya tukanyita they're able to catch the killer very fast. No kugwito bado tukirio kuraihu. Turio haraya. Rau kiuga kutuhera kiuria kingi kia riri. Taru kuri shagine ni ukoraga kwina andu metagwo bare ya ngania. And then this bare ya ngania ri kuigwa tuguka wao aumite kundu fulani agiuka, and then magiciara na gacagi kau. Could it be possible ati hihi ona tuire tutugitwa hengicangaga ku? We carry the same DNA, only that turaihaniriirie ni uguo ru wa that family tree guthie yekite ati athe dinanyitha rona ita gicagi-ini wakora itura rimwe ri gwitagwo bare ya mwathi taru njuge gwitu netho gwitwo bare ya mwathi ri ni muthuri wetirwo mwathi wokire and then andu magiciara na gicagi kiu one no ru ni kianenehire wakwa ni ndi gwitu ri na hu kiathe kitu getagwo wanjira thia kwarangiria. Could it be possible kore we are all from Mwathi, but now because of family tree guthie extended muno ri wakwa ni distant no region wakwa region turamenya kana wanyu jadira ri andu othe ri tugetwa in biology we can be able to trace back to our first father and our first mother. That tree is traceable. Todo oyo tugeta mwathi okite guku guo mwathi akigia mwiritu akihikania na hau mwathi ari na mwana cikegio guo. You see tigaru no hari andu maumagaragari na riu we ndungikimenya tuge rutakwa susu witu ri ari na cia ari na cia 11 ciana 11 cingiciara ciana 5 ri
that's 55
nie ndingimamenya othe wa toikorana na kuuja ri rutiga no haria maretwa tungitwa gucokania ri see now if that 55 is multiplied to another, let's say out of those 55 all mundu aciare ciana 5 no nituguthio go tumanito but we all, if we were to trace back, we would come to my grandmother and grandfather. So it is possible for us to know kana no tucoke thutha uguo
gweta kuga turi neta turi amwe
ini
very interesting. Ndu andu ari uthimaga kuria ri ayo rabrekera news you are not the father ri macia mukiraga ate
category ya andu I think like 3 types. He andu meda kuruga ihu outright. Mundu akaruga ihu outright. So areka DNA ni gwari ruge. So in case yakorwo A positive,
yes,
ndegukore mukenu muno. Yakorwo A negative ni ukore mukenu muno.
Akaruga.
That's category number 1.
It's some sort of relief.
Yeah, sort of not sort, is a pure relief. Toko he andu medago women, they call them home. Wako na mutumia kana baby mama dramatic. Lo urauga you close your fingers. Korwa dogo vya kanitha. So ya uma negative, you feel like they are so relieved.
Yeah.
The thing had made it you generally want a child. You wanted a child. Kogo luto ikira DNA inatoka that you are not the father. Kwa mudozi onia their heart is so broken. They are very broken.
Yes.
The dutokoro we endaga mutumia agesia na stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, he has found himself into that situation. Na he andu makorago hau gatagati-ini. Auga okere ko makiume
ari ro uguo.
Yeah, akotu.
Nyoro abrekera mundu news yageka kiundu. Nimukoragwo na nyamu itagwo before the news, do you cancel them?
No, they don't prefer that. They don't prefer a pre-career. Ati omuherugano bere ati you cancel them before. Onogigalia komera most of the times makwiraga we jaba we batwe Kenya muino we, because there's a lot of anxiety that's going around here. They want to know first. Wadwe gematithikagira. No hahatwa kora resort you are not the father. Erone ageraga modu psychologist. Na bado tukaikwira this resort might land you into jail. If you have anger issues. You really need to calm yourself down. We understand you have taken the care of the child for like todomodo ya mukuru dana yakira was a 20-year-old child. Ralu yone miaka 20
urelete mwana.
So I'm like adwasi yo negative no nini mwene nyeda kumatumira matumira resort ri ngamahurira I follow up with a call. Niguo ndimere ngimurie eko ona I want to understand hali most of the times ndimera mainukire mamu wao because your mother will be more understanding than your father. Women mothers are more understanding than fathers. No netumeha psychology don't igematie tekagira todo men don't like talking about their, you see that's like a shame, you know. The only reason me I talk about it openly, I was like, I cannot lose children and I lose business. I must win one side. So I was like, I'm gonna use this one for my for business.
Okay.
Na do na dai simati tekagia te sianda igire this yakumoga ne PR. That's the whole truth, but people won't believe either way. That's people behave differently. No need to mehayaga psychologist.
Okay. Tukithorikia tatuire one or two things every Kenyan should know about DNA.
You don't do DNA because unashuku bibi yako. You're just doing it for your own peace of mind.
Okay.
Yes, atumia nyonaga makere is question ya kugate ate you are doing DNA, you don't trust me. is not a thing of trust. It's just my personal peace of mind. Dira make to in my own peace of mind. Na weta muthuri ufatio kumenya whether you have money or you don't have money, DNA doesn't matter. Whether we na besha kana duri besha. I don't know the reason, the criteria ida to me amahotha geta go choose. Because if you're choosing me to raise children, why are you not choosing me to be a biological father? I don't know the criteria women use. They should tell us. Why choose me as a raising father, but not a biological father? All right?
Yeah.
The other thing, ne, as modromere, DNA, utadhiete kula hiyo ni kitu gayo kedi ingia wakinya miaka 50 weke DNA. It is of no value when you are at that age. Because let's say unless ne kana gashia hidia. It is of no use.
So the earlier the better.
The earlier the better.
Okay.
Because you will not have taken so much responsibility and it won't hurt you much. Na to wathuri tumekaga DNA. Na riu ongekorwo wina gacungwa handu reta thaa ici na mutumia waku amenye na wina kana.
Ni egwika
tondu no akimenya indo ici tutingetha nawe cocoke ucitware na guku. So they are like, I want to confirm. The other thing, ona iretu ni mekaga DNA. Tuge wina na kiri. The times you're living now are quite messy.
Yes.
And that one I wouldn't be bothered with ati mwiretu ni okaweka DNA. So mwiretu anakeneka DNA akienda kumenya uma wake hari ori. And women, if mwiretu urokite muthenya ungi kunjira ati ahe 5,000 ndimucenjerie resort tondu her marriage has broken. What thing you should know, niye genagira uruta ke radio we ora genagira uruta borithi ningi kijita butumia ya henetie muthuri ati kana nigake na tigake. Niye gorago I am always over the moon. Actually women have offered me close to $1 million. Henani no athuri ni mane yaga. Is that what data tips? So they give you tip mode. Demo na resort na toka confirm tiwe fafa wasia na issue. If he gives me 50 shillings, that is more fulfilling.
Yes.
Because I've saved a man from a lying woman.
So you are a truthful man.
I am a truthful man. I'm a truthful man 100%. Atumia mehoge tondu nie muthuri waku anyona handu na ecire gwika DNA. Okero no wa muhenetie handu I will be there. And then women mokaga na kaundu gaka ati don't you fear God? What as your nice she kurerwe nia, don't you think about their future? Tondu atumia ingi mapurifa kuigirira muthuri wina indo tondu ni akumarerera ciana. Icio indo ciaku na ticia ciana ciaku. Koguo ni muthuri ucio aoka ni ngumwikira DNA iyo and I will save him. It's such a fulfilling thing gokorwo ngikoguo ni. Ini
riu tugithi kurikia ri umuthi ni girlfriend's day. Ni ura celebrate atimia
ne drama
celebrating in this case
hega kari gako getagwo karecho ni ka wide red ka Mazda ka yeko dra celebrate ni gatumaga nginyire athuri kwa ihenya agakorwo ngimao kwa ni kwa maundu ma girlfriend's day ri bodi makora ngari.
So are you always like this? I mean, did the thing that happened to you change you? Ama it's by choice?
Of course it changes you in a way of how you view women.
I think you need to heal.
Oh, I am not healing. I am in my best mode of saving men.
You can save them.
That does not mean that I am not a lover. I cannot handle in relationship. And you think if I am in a relationship I'm going to bring bagging. That's why right now all my focus is on my work.
Your career.
Kamuyeru. Near healing process. There are two ways to heal. You heal through the pain. So let's pain through it.
True. Tugithi kurikia ri. Turi horo wa show. No turi horo wa ile tu atia ino ya men's something.
Okay, hena show. Do show itore itago the Dr. Gomba DNA show. Ithe digo kurite hena percentage ya andu itangihota kuri ha DNA. Ru acio ni otra target. Mundu de kota kuri ha DNA. Onako no hote kuri ha. But let's say you have a story that is so doubtful. Ona ebu wenye we thikiririo kona, I need to tell this story out. Koguo ru twikaga DNA for free. No what wira the reason. Let's say mathabu matiraigire na haria mwacemanitie na muiretu ri na haria gira kana ri mathabu mo matira add up 9 months or something else just came up ukona tokone arera mwanake fulani you're not taking care of your child. You see those kind of chats. Ugo gatwira the whole story twawikira DNA for free. The other thing is a conference between medics. Wani unide mwanake munini. I don't know how to do medical stuff, like medical business, because I'm in the medical business. So we are looking for young entrepreneurs. We're going to be having an education of how to run a hospital. Yes. In 3 months' time, we're going to set a date. We're just looking at venues and to set a date because we need young people in medical field to be well equipped with knowledge to be able to handle our society better. We are the future of tomorrow. That's why we want to educate masses or people in medical field. Any field, whether you are a pharmacist, a lab tech, a nurse. Yes. Knowledge is power.
Nego.
Ini.
Riu tugithikurikia njira mundu agituhe parting shot. Na agitwira uria ngioneka aigoru andu aya turakiariria no kende magukinyire no kimahe namba. Getha turikie.
Very nice. Kiru kia mbere kuga toginya oke microafia niguo tuwe samples yaku share DNA. No tugutumire swabs, you swab from home. We have videos on how you can do that. Ogeda mama dakamenye kana ni urekirwo DNA because it's not illegal to do DNA without your partner knowing. No turehere kiria mswaki. Toothbrush, etoko there toothbrush kana igego. Juere is too more complex, so we prefer that you take swabs. Mkara ko utakombatho uri no ukahuthire kuoya samples. Kanua. Ukoheria mweno omwe wa kababa urute na mweno you just swab the mouth wikire bahasha ini uturehere. And it took a DNA between grandparent, grandchild, uncle, nephew, between brothers. Tokoro you have a dispute of land and then go confirm DNA.
Na mudoga ni brother yaku.
Onne.
Wakorati wanyu.
No mote no we get DNA that way. The way muthuri how dugetegera we ka DNA. Don't fear to do DNA. You'll be at more peace. Okay manya ciana ni ciaku na you are spending on your own children. Atumia na juede mutinyedete, but one thing I like to tell women, if it was your brother, akorwo ati mwanati wake, you would react very differently. Not that do never thought ukora haure. That's where you are angry. But if it was your brother, you would react very differently. Leto kaka kuasa mpomoshie o hare hodho rindi gukite goku around the country. Ukikora we diaspora tuge we Dubai, wherever you are, you can do your DNA there. We do the DNA of the child here and then we compare. Uthi na gitumi gya kugasi do we ka DNA. So wherever you are, we are able to do a DNA. Yes, and I'm not a home wrecker. Women wrecked their marriages when they decided to cheat and have a kid.
That's your last take.
Namba yako ogeda gutuona ri. Namba ya thibitari ni 0740 250 696. Namba ya show ni yo show ya free DNA 0745 767 097. Hedo geweda wakuga na tuhari as a busy. Na diekaga tu DNA peke yake. I do all medical tests and we have a full functional hospital at Zambezi.
Wow. Usietago Dr. Gomba.
Dr. Gomba ni NGUMBA and that's the name I use on all social media platforms.
Nego. Lu ni dakena.
Right.
Thanks for having you maze. Tumelana.
Yes.
Tumelana. Lukure kia mwiso off camera ri. Uri. Kuhikania by the way. I have come to learn that when you grow old without a wife, as a man you are very miserable. Kuhikania no ginyaga hikania. No hikania. Right. Thank you so much. Jitako muhewa megyo tagwo Dr. Ngomba. Na no tukiuma nake guku muthenya wa umuthi ndikihoke nda mucokeria kana ne mucokeria ciuria na njira njega Mungimubatara ringi ri no ndimurehe uko ni kwenda kumukinyira ni atuhe namba ciake tucemanie tafadhali ni wengi ni ndimwendete muno. Have a good night. See you on the next one. Bye.